Hello, 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 and welcome, 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 OMG Chatbox Gang. I'm Melita, and unfortunately, my co host Tish is not feeling well, so hopefully, she'll be back with us next week. First off, I just want to give a moment of silence to Kobe Bryant and the other passengers in the helicopter. Now, Kobe Bryant passing with his daughter was horrific, is truly one of the saddest things I have ever heard. Um, but at the same time, I feel as though everybody is using this to, call people and out of the blue and telling them they love them, like they supposedly getting themselves together or appreciating life more. Once this Bryant, you know, once it dies down, everybody's gonna be back to their normal routine. So I just want to let everybody know, please don't wait until something happens to somebody, some tragedy happens for you to say, oh, okay, I need to start doing this and that, because you know what you need to start doing before tragedy happens. And if you want to know any conspiracy theories around Kobe Bryant, you just go on YouTube and type in the search engine conspiracies around Kobe Bryant's death. But I'm not here to talk about that. I just want to offer my condolences to his beautiful wife and his other children and the other families who lost a loved one as well. The first thing I'm going to talk about is Javante Davis. Now, yesterday they say he didn't choke, but to me, if you grab my collar tight enough, it's going to choke me. And he looked like he had it pretty tight. So he yoked up his baby mother at a big major event. She was in the front seat. He yoked her up, walked her out, and then he tried to say then when he came to speak about it, he tried to say he never put his hands on her other than that situation, and he would never put his hands on his baby mother. To me, you already put your hands on her, and if I was her, I would press charges against you, and I wouldn't accept any type of apology, because what's next? A Javante Davis punch to the eye? If she accepts you for that, then what else are you going to do to her after that? I know abuse is hard. I know being abused is hard, and a lot of women feel like they can't leave or they can't get out of that situation. At the same time, this woman was in an arena with hundreds, maybe thousands of people, and she walked out with Javante Davis. Now, it would have been no way I walked out of there, because we would have been wrecking right there on site. I'm not going to go to a private place so you can smack me around if he did that or if he didn't, whatever. But the way he yoked her up, it looks like that wasn't his first time. He don't give a daggone about who sees it. Because if he did, he wouldn't have did that in front of hundreds of millions of people. Now, the first people who I seen that reported it was the Shade Room. I'm just saying I think her name is Drea. Drea, don't tolerate it because he got money. Don't tolerate the abuse and that was embarrassing. It was really humiliating what he did to you in my eyes. So therefore, I think you need to leave him alone. He was just with Arya something not too long ago, so I don't even think y'all together and he doing this. I just got something to say to you, sweetheart. Leave him alone. Okay? But she's not the only one. I want to bring up this Ray Rice incident that happened years and years ago. But Ray Rice spit on his fiance at the time, beat her up. After he spit on her, she tried to hit him, and he knocked her out and drugged her out of the elevator. But then after that, she got married to him. I know she's a victim. I'm not saying that it's okay for anybody to hit anybody. It's not okay for a woman to hit a man. It's not okay for a man to hit a woman. But at the same time, please don't marry your abuser. If it's hard to get out when you're in a fiance situation, how hard is it going to be to get out if you're married? To me, staying makes it harder to leave. Because once he hits you and you stay, and then he hits you again and you stay, he think that's okay. It's cool. Then y'all get deeper and further along in the relationship, maybe have a baby or something like that. Then it's really going to be harder and harder for you to leave. The first sign of any type of mental abuse or physical abuse, even if a man push you or smush you, some females don't feel as though that's abusive. It is. Some men don't feel as though if they get smushed or pushed or punched by a woman, it's abuse. It is. The first sign of mental abuse or physical abuse, you should run. Is if somebody loved you, if somebody respected you, they will not do that to you. Somebody you love, you don't want no harm to come to them. None. And for you to inflict that harm on somebody says a lot about you. And for you to stay with somebody, I know women always say it's hard to leave, it's hard to leave, it's hard to leave. But if you stay, what does that say about you? Do you feel as though that you're worthy enough for a man to treat you right? Or do you feel as though you're unworthy of that? Do you feel as though this man still love you? Even though he put his hands on you, call you all types of names? Because before they put the hands on you, they mentally abusing you, calling you bees and all this stuff. I am 38 years old now. I will not stay with a man that called me a bee one time. I'm done. It's over. I value respect more than I do money or love or anything else. You're going to respect me. And I hope a lot of women start putting that mindset into their heads. I don't care how much money you got. You're not going to call me no B. I don't care how much money you got. You're not going to disrespect me at all. To no limits. Let me move on to something else because this is getting real emotional for me. Not that to say that I have been abused, but I have been hit by a man before. I didn't stay. No, it's over, of course. But at the same time, I don't want to say too much with somebody who's been abused is feel like that I'm ganging up on them or I'm making it so it's easy I'm saying it's easy and it's hard. I know it's hard. I know love is hard. I know emotions are hard, to deal with. You think somebody loves you, you think they care about you, and they start putting their hands on you out of nowhere, out the blue to you or whatever. And then you feel as though I want to see this person change. I want to see this person do better. I'm not that type of female. Okay, because if you hit me, I'm going to leave you to teach you a lesson not to do to this next female. Oh, yes. I do not go back. I do not play games. If I leave you for any reason, I feel as though I'm making you better for the next female. And I could care less if I'm giving you to the next female. I need to move on with me. I need to worry about myself. I can't worry about you and your issues and who you doing. You doing good with her. Good. I want you to do good with her. I want you to be a better man. So that's why I can't stay with you. Because if I stay with you, I'm teaching you that it's okay to treat women messed up. So I leave men for lesser reasons to teach them how to treat a woman. Because a lot of these mothers out here, a lot of these single mothers are not teaching their sons how to be men or fathers, or not telling them what they would want out of a relationship. A lot of mothers out here are coddling, babying their sons, and their sons turn out to be abusive or don't want to pay no bills, don't want to get no job because mommy been letting them, sleep with them forever. They ain't never had to pay nothing or do nothing. But that's a whole nother subject. But in my opinion, when you stay, it's harder to leave. And please stop letting these men get away with things because they have money. Please stop. Your life is more valuable than money. Your honor is more valuable than money. Your respect. Look, so you got all this money, but you getting shit. It wouldn't have been, and he picked the right one to do it with, because it wouldn't have went down like that with me. We would have been wrecking in front of everybody, and he would have got locked up, because there's no way you gonna jack me up in front of everybody and I walk out with you. I'm not going nowhere with you. We about the box. It's about to be ding ding round one. There's no way that that's gonna happen. You embarrass me, I'm going to embarrass you. And then I'm going to write a book about it. Okay? And get even more chickens. And doubt if you even get another fight because you're abusive. Women, please, stand your ground. Stop being weak for money. Okay? And I'm not even saying she did it for money or nothing. I don't know their situation at all. All I know is old girl got snatched up and she didn't fight back. She walked out with him. And to me, that's a problem. What she should have did was got yoked up and smacked him out in front of everybody. And then he would have got locked up because he put his hands on her first. Or we both would have got locked up together. It don't matter. I will defend myself and my honor, and you're going to respect me. And if not, you can go. Baby father or no baby father. You don't have to be in my life for us to raise our child. A lot of women say, oh, we have a child together. So is your child going to be more mentally messed up seeing you get abused by him? Or is your child going to be more mentally messed up if y'all in separate spaces but coexisting? But co-parenting. But co-parenting. Y'all don't have to talk that much. When you coming to get them, when I'm dropping them off. That's it. They need this, they need that. That's it. That's it. This world is getting to the point where men are not respecting women at all. Women are not respecting women. Women are not respecting men. Nobody is respecting anybody. It's all about the dollar. Ching, ching, getting paid over here. That's all it's about. In every aspect. Like, with this Kobe, going back to the Kobe Bryant thing. The Grammy, tribute to Kobe Bryant. Yeah, woo, woo, woo. But the Grammys will go on. They always giving a tribute to somebody anyway at the Grammys, so why not Kobe this time? Like, nothing stopped. And nothing is going to stop for any one of us out here. I don't care if you the big, because Kobe was big celebrity. Huge. No, I mean, they couldn't say, oh, dang, we'll do it next week. Or we'll do it Sunday. Nah. The Grammys must go on. So, nobody cares about nobody. You have to start caring and loving yourself. And once we start doing that, every individual person start caring and loving themselves and not loving the almighty dollar, then we're going to get somewhere. But if you don't love yourself, of course you're going to jack your baby mother up or get jacked up in front of everybody. And say, oh, it's okay, I'm going to walk out with him, No. Or I just don't understand what he or she was thinking. That he think he's so above everybody and everything that he could just walk out there, jack her up, and she walk out. And I don't know what she thinking, that she's so beneath him, she got to get jacked up and walked out. Because you ain't walking me out of nowhere if I don't want to go. You ain't jacking me up and walking me out of nowhere, period, if I want to go or don't want to go. So ladies, just please, I know it's hard, but is it harder to leave or is it harder to stay? You need to ask yourself that. That's all I really wanted to talk about today, because I just thought that was just sad. It's sad, And it's amazing to me what lengths a lot of these females will go to for these celebrities. Because it's not the first incident about a guy with money, you know, jacking up a female or abusing a female, and they don't go to the police. They either sue the man later on down the line, or they stay with him. And I'm just saying, stop and think, love yourself, and do what's best for you. That's it for OMG Chat Box today. Holla at y'all next week.